Welcome to week 11. We finally reached the end of the modernists, and I guess that's a good thing. I want to start today. Of course, we're looking at the Harlem Renaissance this week, and the Harlem Renaissance has this interesting relationship to modernism. It's right in the modernist period, but I guess I would almost say it's ghettoized in the sense that it is by a group of people that are seen as very much other. The African American population was not seen as in the mainstream nearly as much as they are today, and yet today we have a very distinct African American community and a very distinct artistic tradition and so forth. But that was even more the case in the 1920s. I want to start off by looking at a poem that you're not assigned to read, but you're going to find it on page 877 of Volume D. It's called Words Like Freedom. There are words like freedom, sweet and wonderful to say. On my heartstrings, freedom sings all day, every day. There are words like liberty that almost make me cry. If you had known what I know, you would know why. Now, I read that because, well, a couple of reasons. First of all, it's short. Second of all, though, I think it's really kind of, to me, gets to the heart of what is distinct in the Harlem Renaissance. I mean, there's the aspect of the African American tradition and the influence of jazz and things like that in the Harlem Renaissance, but it's also this sense of a whole body of people with a shared experience and suddenly enough liberty and leisure and education and so forth to express this very distinct experience. This thing that it kind of goes back to the saying from a few years back of it's a black thing you just wouldn't understand. Well, that's kind of what I think Langston Hughes is typically saying in the background. He's trying to make us understand, and I say that as this very lily white suburban guy who just doesn't entirely get it. I kind of get it, but I don't entirely get it. And when I think I've got it, I probably don't. But looking at those last four lines, there are words like liberty that almost make me cry. If you had known what I know, you would know why. Well, now think about that. What can that mean? Is he meaning it makes me cry for sorrow, or is it or for pride? I mean, is this the liberty that we feel when we're looking at the Statue of Liberty? Is it the liberty we think when we're at the bridge coming out of Selma, Alabama? What is it? Well, I think the thing that gets to me at the heart of the Harlem Renaissance is that while these people were very concerned with art, and they were every inch the artists, they also were very concerned with some social and social matters of justice and so forth, that they just couldn't let go of. They would never have said art for art's sake. That was something that only white people had the leisure, I guess is the word I want to use here, to run with. It's like we're too busy for that. We've got to go with something a little more significant. So anyway, hopefully you will find some stuff you like here. If not, well, the week will be over. But you gotta like Zora Neale Hurston. She's just wonderful. Okay, have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.